final matchup between the Indiana Fever and the Atlanta Dream.
And his adjustment, and they're playing to and through those two players, has been outstanding.
Here's Kelsey Mitchell on a kick out to Natasha Howard, who can't connect on the three.
Right, and they've got to get a couple of sides and make that defense shift.
Here is Kelsey Mitchell, third All-Star appearance, is coming next week. Bounce pass McDonald, and a good find from Boston.
So that's just a great read by AB. Fake the dribble handoff and then dump it off for the cut to the bucket on the curl.
As Canada gets inside and gets to the rim.
Dribble penetration has been an issue for Indiana in defending that. They got to do a better job of guarding the ball and not worrying about the action.
And a hot and cold season for the Fever defensively as Mitchell splashes home a three. She has gotten hot, Kelsey Mitchell, and now just 4 threes away from that franchise record. Mitchell struggled on Wednesday, but has been in the midst of a just torrid stretch offensively.
5th in the league in scoring at just under 20 points a game.
Canada's been aggressive early, but can't connect on the three ball. Mitchell cut off by Gray.
Really good defense by Gray.
There's Howard into Griner, lays it in.
Just a little bit of getting into the body of the shot blocker. When you put your shoulder just into the chest enough, you can create a little separation at the rim.
Fever have 2 of the top 3 players in the WNBA, and in terms of field goal percentage on their roster, it's their starting front court, Natasha Howard and Aaliyah Boston. Boston leads the league in field goal percentage. Howard splits the double. Canada misses on a 3. Howard had it knocked away. And
ACL injury late in the college season.
Almost seems inevitable that she'll be on the WNBA All-Star floor at some point in her WNBA career. So plenty of college ball left to go. Oh, and Ari McDonald, who did not start the season on the Indiana Fever, did not start the season on a roster, but has become a mainstay here for Stephanie White's group.
This is her 9th game with the Fever.
Just the 2nd playing with Caitlin Clark. Boston backdoor pass. Cunningham holds it in and blocks. Mitchell catch and shoot.
Indiana will get some of those dribble at backdoors, though. It's a big part of what they run offensively.
That's a good look for Mitchell, and the Fever feel like they just missed an inordinate amount of shots that they normally make on Wednesday, just 61 points. That shot clock's been winding down a lot for Atlanta, but Alicia Gray is a tough shot maker.
Just under 20 points a game.
Mitchell launches, leaves a 3-ball short. She's been aggressive here early, just 1 of 5 from the floor. Howard on the hesitation, gets by Cunningham, couldn't finish. Now Cunningham trying to pick up the pace. Cunningham on the drive, had it blocked. Naz Hillman protecting the rim. And it ping-pongs its way out to Mitchell. Cunningham tries to save it. With a shot clock down to 5. Cunningham tries to create and knocks down a... Charles Vesco's gone deeper into his bench. Naz Hillman, Caldwell, and Tahina Pow are on the floor for Atlanta. Again, that shot clock is winding down, and Alicia Gray doesn't see it. A 2nd shot clock violation when Atlanta needs her to.
Well, she's good at the beginning of the shot clock. If she gets an early rim run or late in the clock, you can dump it in there at 6'9", and that's really tough to defend.
Couple All-Stars going at it here. Clark and Howard. Clark misses on a 3-ball. Griner pulls down the rebound. Final minute, first quarter. Cambridge Fieldhouse here in Indianapolis as Bree Jones running the floor. And she draws shooting 51% from the field.
She's been a 3-time All-Star. And I would also say not just Jones, but also I'd throw Brittany Sykes in that. Slim at Washington. Maybe another player that should have been given a really good look.
Clark, hesitation, gets to the rim and lays it in. Clark's got 4 points, 1 assist, 1 rebound here in the first quarter. Howard, kick out, and Canada answers with a 3. What a first quarter for Jordan Canada, who's got 10 points as Clark pounces without the ball. Dream jumped out to that early 8-point lead. The Fever were able to erase it. Here is Griner through a double team, can't hit. Shot clock off, final 5 seconds. Clark behind the back, through the legs, sets up Dantas. And that will take us, as all the banners are up. It's going to be a terrific All-Star weekend. The festivities begin on Thursday, so we are less than a week away from those tipping off. Shot clock down to 4. Clark get it off in time. She will not. The shot clock violation. That those would be reduced here today as she makes that return from injury. Clark bounce pass. Boston too strong.
There's that middle ball screen action that Indiana is really good at.
Howard launches. There's Jones around 3 red jerseys. Pulls down the rebound, and Gray can't connect on a 3. There's 2 points here in the early going for Gray. That was just her second shot. Clark. Dantas connects.
So Clark sets that up, rejects the drag, gets downhill faster, then opens up Dantas for the open 3. Really well done.
Fever had their first lead since it was 4-2 at the 8:30 mark of the first quarter. Clark, oh, beautiful vision. Cunningham extra pass. Hull on a sidestep. Griner has some space underneath, sees 2. And had thought about the 3. She's knocked down a couple of them already. Griner had it deflected from behind. Good hustle there by Cunningham, who's able to save it on the baseline. Clark going behind the back. Clark, step back. Lexi Hull able to tap it back. Here is Dantas missing on a 3. Indiana's had a ton of good.
Nobody's made more 3s this season than Ryan Howard. Just keep our fingers crossed everything's okay.
Caldwell drives on Cunningham, puts on the brakes. Pretty move. Caldwell with the finish.
One of the things that Carl Smesko has been building towards is his depth. And without Ryan Howard, there's going to be some other opportunity.
There's Boston trying to find Mitchell, not on the same page. Alicia Gray's taken just 3 shots here so far tonight. They'll likely need her a lot more the rest of the way. Seven different Fever players have scored, none more than 5 points here tonight. So great to see her back on the floor here as Caldwell can't connect on the 3 ball. Hillman with the offensive rebound. We're still waiting for Caitlin Clark to really take off here after that groin injury. There's Jordan Canada who hits her.
And defend better.
Mitchell leaves it. Boston patience. Back to Mitchell. Starting a second possession here for Indiana. Dangerous pass by Hull. And Caldwell jumps the passing lane and lays it in.
That's exactly what Caldwell just got.
Here's McDonald trying to post up Boston, and Bree Jones has been a problem down there defensively.
That's twice that she's been able to get a deflection, this time a steal. You got to give AB a little more time to post up and to shape up to the ball if you're Indiana.
There's Canada with the shot clock down to 5. Runs into a wall, forces it up, and gets it to go.
Wow, Jordan Canada. She has played a tremendous first half for Atlanta.
There are 8 players on the floor who have played in an All-Star game before. Jordan Canada, not one of them, but had the best game here going in the first half. Jones lost the handle underneath. Mitchell got a piece. Here's McDonald trying to push the pace. McDonald trapped in the corner. Lexi Hull just able to track it down. Shot clock already down to 10. Spinning and leaving it short. Trying to back in here for Indiana. The Fever shooting just 34% backing in, turns, and can't get the bounce. She's had a few of those that have been right there. Just haven't stuck. Ryder 0 for 6 on the evening.
You got to go to work right here.
Now we're trying to spin away from Hillman. Lost the handle. Bounce pass into traffic. Mitchell pulls it down and lays it in.
To use the screen.
This first half has been so competitive. 4 ties, 5 lead changes. And had that early 8-point lead, but it has been within a possession or two ever since. And Jordan Canada, who's been red hot, misses there. Hillman the offensive rebound. Canada tries again and connects.
Jordan Canada.
Indiana, the hesitation. Canada sticks right with her. Mitchell launches and hits a 3.
See, that action is really hard to guard. They go horns, then you go pin down or dribble handoff for Kelsey Mitchell. It's an option right there. Well done by Boston and Mitchell.
Gray on the other end gets inside. Howard pulls down the rebound, and here is Clark. Clark feed inside. Mitchell with the reverse.
What a pass. The chemistry between Clark and Mitchell doesn't take long to come back.
Those two are clicking. They have proven they are, if not the best backcourt in the WNBA. But Jordan Canada continues to dial it up from 3. She's got 21 points. Boston, she'll answer with a triple. It's a good old-fashioned shootout here in Indy.
Not quite horse, but it's close. Gotta have a little bit of ball pressure. Jordan Canada, go ahead, set yourself up for another one.
Griner on the runner, and this time gets the roll. Her first bucket here of the evening.
Caldwell immediately jumping on Clark to not let her initiate the offense.
Mitchell turns the corner, lost the handle. Guess who with the steal? Jordan Canada.
Just pull up and shoot it, absolutely.
Does she have 6? You bet.
Come on. Wow.
Jordan Canada red hot here in the first half. Caldwell comes up with the steal. Here's Canada, back to Hillman. Canada floats it up and floats it in. A 26-point first half for Jordan Canada. This is still a 5-point game, but this has just been a stunning display by Canada. That time, Clark just lost the handle.
I mean, Jordan Canada, call your own number right here. Look, flatten it out, 1-4 low, and go to work.
6 threes and 26 points in the first half. In this half, Gray fires and misses.